Here we go. Today's date is June the 26th, 2020. The time is 9:53 a.m. I'm Herman Hall. I'm a detective with the Department of Criminal Investigations, the Attorney General's office. And we're conducting an interview with Summer Dickerson. And I'll just kind of go around the room to my left, starting on my left, and the people in the room will just introduce themselves to the recorder.
Alex Garcia.
Rewa Zakaria.
Barbara Whaley. Summer Dickerson.
David Maurer.
Okay. And Summer, I'm going to ask you some questions involving the night of March the 12th leading into March the 13th.
Okay.
And I'm also going to ask you some neighborhood questions, so forth and so on.
Do you want her to move forward a little bit? Why don't she and I switch seats to make sure that...
It's up to you guys.
Yeah, I don't want to...
I can move it closer.
Cool.
Uh,
My water, please.
Yeah.
Is your first name Summer?
Yes.
And that's just common spelling, S-U-M-M-E-R?
Yes.
Last name is Dickerson?
Yes.
D-I-C-K-E-R-S-O-N?
Dickerson, yes.
Okay. And what your address? Now, is that in the same complex as Breonna Taylor?
So the way it works is there's an apartment complex right here, and then mine's right here. The only thing that separates us is a fence. So I'm like, I say 4 apartments down from her.
Okay. And how long have you lived at this residence?
About almost 4 years.
And who lives at that residence with you?
My husband and my children.
Okay. And what's your husband's name?
Curtis Dickerson.
And your children's name? And on the night of March the 12th, was everybody in the apartment that night?
Yes.
So everyone was home?
Yes.
And again, I'm going to lead you right into the events that took place. Of course, we're talking about the Breonna Taylor incident and the shooting. Can you just kind of tell me your own words leading up to that, and then we'll just kind of go from there?
Yeah. So it was, and I'm only saying this because from what I was doing. It was when the Andy Bashir memes were going around being silly and funny, and so I was posted on Facebook.
Okay.
And my bedroom window was open, and which is directed towards Breonna's house.
Okay.
I sit there and I make it, I said, all right, I'm done playing with y'all. As soon as I hit that post, I hear pop, and then I hear, and that's only, sorry, I don't mean to spit, but it was just a spray of bullets.
Okay.
And I heard my daughter scream because my daughter, we don't have bedtime in our house on the, when there's no school. And so she went downstairs. She said, right before all this happened, she said, Mommy, do you care if I make a sandwich? I said, yeah, that's fine. So as I'm upstairs, she's right below me in the kitchen, and I hear her scream, this bloody murder-like scream. She's only 11 years old, you know? And so I run down there, and I call 911, and I run downstairs. I'm checking her to make sure she's okay. And that's when you hear me telling her, come on, let's go, because I start hearing...
Let me stop you just a little bit, because I'm going to stop you periodically here.
That's fine.
Because I want to get a good basis of what you've seen. Now, you said upstairs. Is your apartment...
a townhouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and you said it's directly across the parking lot.
Yeah, like, say this was Brianna's apartment. Right, okay, here we go.
And we'll mark that just Exhibit 1 for some
Right,
for record.
so I'm right here. I'm right here.
Okay.
Her apartment building's here, and there's nothing but a fence. So I'm literally right where that fence is. We have like that big of a front yard.
Okay.
So I'm right there.
Yeah, if you don't care to mark that on
Yeah,
the map.
I live
where you live.
over here.
All right.
So my bedroom window and everything is right here.
So you're beyond the gate.
Yeah, that's what I said. The only thing that separates us is a gate.
I got you. I
Yeah,
got you.
she's right around in here somewhere because all the kids in the neighborhood play together.
Okay, but So your townhouse is not pictured?
No,
in
it's
this
not picture
picture.
in this. It's my townhouse is probably right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if we were using a compass, that's going to be west of where the Breonna Taylor incident occurred. I mean, I believe this
I'm
is
assuming,
north,
yeah, because
south,
this is
east.
going, because this is the fence that they blew off, and so, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And you can hand that back over to
Okay.
her if you don't care. Now you mentioned that you were on Facebook, you know, just kind of posting some memes about Andy.
Yeah, just being silly.
Yeah, sure.
I love Andy, but
Oh,
just
right.
being silly or
Oh.
whatever. And so that's why I remember that, because I was being goofy that night, because everybody was being so in their self about politicians, and
Mm-hmm.
of course, you know, I like Andy, but I'm making the memes or whatever, and I was like lighting the mood up a little bit, you know, and I was like,
Right.
all right, I'm done playing with y'all. That post is still on my Facebook, and that was right when the shooting happened.
Here we go. Today's date is June the 26th, 2020.